Serious questions. Spoiler alert.
Hey Thanos, do you really need to wear armor all the time? You control space, time, and reality. Why not try something a little more comfortable? Kick back. Snoke has a pretty dope-ass robe. You should hit him up.
Air out those grapes.
Does Thanos ever get food stuck in his chin grooves? And aren't his fingers too big to clean them out?
Gingivitis.
So, did you see that Tobias from Arrested Development's in the fake reality Thanos creates at the Collector's Place? Is Thanos like secretly a big comedy nerd? Does he sit down after a genocide and just rewatch Mr. Show? Could he snap his fingers and bring back Community?
Show's gonna last 3 weeks! 6 seasons and a movie!
How is Peter Parker going to explain to his schoolmates how he disappeared somewhere over the Queensboro Bridge?
Something penis Parker.
Is the snap to kill half of everyone in the universe built into the Infinity Gauntlet? Is it like a hotkey or an add-on? Basically what I'm asking is the Infinity Gauntlet the Power Glove?
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Is Hawkeye okay?
Thanos is all about balance, but is cutting something in half the same as balancing it? Way more than half of everyone is going to die because of that. And what if the universe has an odd number of people? What poor schmuck gets halved?
That's effed up if it's Dinklage.
Whoa, does this mean half the Defenders are dead? Or even better, all the Defenders are dead?
But who will protect our hallways?
Is that kid from Iron Man 3 okay? Is Aunt May okay?
No, I love you.
What happens when the universe overpopulates again? Just keep snapping? Why not snap to lower the birth rate? Snap to make the universe bigger? Or snap to stop being such an old, raisin-faced dick?
This has been Snapchat.
Could the Reality Stone bring back Terrence Howard and Edward Norton? Man, I hope not.
They have some thoughts on the script.
I have to stay home and guard the sanctum. That's a pretty good way of getting out of something you don't want to deal with. No questions here, just well played, Wong.
It's funny.
Are we sure the Infinity Stones reflect all the elements of the universe? Or is that gauntlet missing a Funk Stone?
Funk Stone is canon.
If Peter Parker's a teenager who doesn't know a lot about Star Wars or the Aliens franchise, does that mean they're not pumping out crappy sequels for those movies in the MCU? Like, why isn't he quoting the prequels or talking about Alien Covenant?
From my point of view, the Avengers are evil.
Is Valkyrie okay? Is Korg okay?
What was your question again, Bert?
Is it weirder that Paul Bettany's in his 40s and Elizabeth Olsen's in her 20s? Or that Scarlet Witch is in her 20s and Vision's a robot?
Also, is he still technically their butler?
Look, I know Thor's a god and all, but does that mean he can't get a bacterial infection? Because that eye was definitely in a raccoon's butthole.
You'd think he'd Asgard.
I know they tried to say it's just a fake in Ragnarok, but the Infinity Gauntlet in that first Thor movie makes no sense, right? Like, had Thanos even made the real one yet? And if you're gonna make a forgery, why put all the Infinity Stones in it? When I lied on my report card, I gave myself C's, not A's. It's more believable that way.
I hope Feige fired someone for this blunder.
If Big Dinklage is out there in space with a magic forge capable of making Thanos-killing weapons, why wasn't he cranking those out full time? Make 10 and give one to every Avenger, man.
You get a Mjolnir, and you get a Mjolnir, and you get a Mjolnir.
What were Cap, Black Widow, and Falcon up to for 2 years? Just laying low? Do they have a Cap cave? Is Falcon Cap's Robin? Is it offensive to call Falcon Robin? I don't know a lot about bird law.
Bird law is not governed by reason.
Is the Galaga guy okay? What about struggling Asgardian actor Matt Damon? Is Matt Damon dead? Wait, does that leave us with Asgardian actor Ben Affleck? Ooh, interesting crossover.
Was Red Skull cosplaying as the Grim Reaper? He was wearing a Hydra uniform when he left. Did he look at his reflection, see a tattered black cloak, and just decide to kind of own it?
The spookiest Nazi.
What's tree puberty like? I bet it still has to do with changes to your nuts.
Whoa! Language! Yeah, really going out on a limb there. Subscribe.